stories because you get to talk and show your expressions.
At Streetside, helping young people tell the true stories of their life is at the heart of everything that we do. Streetside stops to listen to youth talk about what they need, and in the process, we develop programs that serve them and connect them with learning. We use the arts like storytelling, theater, media arts, and literary arts, and we use those arts to help young people get really excited about sharing their stories.
The bottom line is today there is just so little art brought into the classroom on a daily basis. It's kind of shocking. I think the box that's created in a public school culture is one that is written by the powers that be. They can't really go outside that content in the classroom because it's all based on testing, which is based on funding. If we kind of took a closer look at the lack of art in our schools, we would be kind of forced to take a closer look on what we value. In the public school setting, something like Streetside Stories is such a breath of fresh air because you get outside of the regular everyday curriculum that they're mandated to teach and are able to let children explore a different way to learn.
I've had a lot of kids that for the first time say, you know, I could really be a writer. One of those intangible things that children get out of this program is that they feel valued. Streetside makes kids feel valued for their lives, for their voices, and it doesn't always happen every day in every classroom.
My name is Chen Li. When I was 11 years old in 2006, I came to the United States riding an airplane from Hong Kong, China. When my family arrived, we lived in my uncle's house in the Mission District, San Francisco, but we had to live.
We were very worried about how to live in America. I only have been in America for 1 year. I didn't know how to speak English, and I felt alone because I didn't have any friends. When other people talked to me, I couldn't understand what they said and I couldn't answer them. I was so sad. I also felt bad about myself. I always asked myself why I could not speak English, why I could not understand English, why, I even cried.
I started improving on my English, my speaking, my writing, and my reading too. I speak 2 languages, and Chinese and English mixed together is harder for me. Streetside helped me with my English.
I think it's better Streetside Stories because you get to use laptops, you can draw, you write, you read, and on normal school you just have to do homework and study about long time ago.
You want to look at my soccer gloves? The best drawing I ever did.
We had a student here that you worked with last year, Dennison, who is very shy, pretty introverted, but has some really interesting ideas about the world and kind of how it works. Watching his blog last year, it was really beautiful.
The best time I had at Streetside was using the cameras.
Had a real kind of hardness, but at the same time, the images that he chose to talk about, in the way he talked about it, were really soft, and it was a side of him that I don't think you would normally see.
I think it's important to tell the stories to the world because they might get to know you better.
It changes the pace because it makes everything funner. In language arts, it helps me write better and make more sense of what I'm writing.
This one is a question.
Okay.
Okay?
Thank you.
I told you about your family.
You too.
It is our last day.
They're just bombarded with other people's images all the time. Rarely do they get a chance to talk about themselves through their own images and their own writing.
My work with Streetside Stories makes me hopeful for the world because I see where students that some people might think aren't capable of achieving completely achieve. And they get to know that they're great people. And if they're great people in middle school, there's no telling what they're going to do in the future.
They're just really, really proud that they did it, that they finished it, and it's their story about their life, and there it is in black and white. It makes every child feel unique and that their story is powerful and should be told.